everybody, Sandy here from My Mini Homestead, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Today I'm back in the garden, in the poolside garden, and I'm going to get into the upper garden as well. I'm going to take this cold frame apart, move all the lettuce out of it. I'm going to build a smaller bed here than I planned on. I'm going to do a 7x3 because I'm putting steps in on the side so that we can get up into this poolside garden easily without having to walk all the way down to the end and around. So I've got 2 beds here made. Mom and I are going to get the 3rd bed up today. It's going to be a busy day at My Mini Homestead, so let's get the garden watered. Okay, we've got 2 beds done, and quite a bit of the 3rd one dug out. And so far, there's all the cinder blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. So I dug out 7 so far today. We'll see how many more surprises are in here. Time to get to work. So how do you spell frustration? I spell it S-I-N-D-E-R space B-L-O-C-K. Now, I got 2 of them here. The top one would be okay. The bottom one is very, very iffy. I gotta get measuring it. It is like gonna either right be on the edge or I'm gonna have to take it out. I'm frustrated. Okay, I'm tired. Or winded, one of the 2 from digging. So I got the 3rd bed dug out. The back part is now level and it'll go in. I got the ends leveled. And now I'm going to attach the end down there, and then I have an end over here, get it attached. I'll level out the front afterwards because I'm going to put the dirt back in there and get this one together. So what we did when we put this bed together was leave as much of the dirt in place as we could and yet be able to put the bed in squarely and level. Each of the beds are 3 feet wide by 8 feet long and 2 feet high. So what we had to do is move a lot of dirt. So we had to move it out, then we had to move it back into the beds. What I was doing here is digging a trench between the middle of the back of the bed and the front of the bed. And I'd already put in eye hooks before I put the bed in place. And now I've strung a cable from the back to the front to ensure that the bed does not bow from the pressure of the dirt being put into it. I have 1 at the bottom and 1 at the top of the bed. When we put the dirt in, we also make sure on the back that we're putting the dirt in the same in the back and the front and building it up at the same time to keep it nice and straight. We are also using the beds as a retaining wall. Then right up here, our garden beds that we put in that are our retaining wall as well for the back. And then you can see all the big rocks we pulled out of here, all the cinder blocks we pulled out of here that we're just throwing in. And then we have all these trees that are growing. So hopefully this week, it'll probably be next week, well, I'm going to actually weed whack them. So today they'll probably get weed whacked and we'll see if they keep coming back. Otherwise we'll be in there digging. But in this bed here, and it is planted close, but I'm not worried about it because we've got really good compost in here to help them grow. And next year, if we need to separate them out, we can. But we had all these strawberries and we had to get them planted. So we've got 2 beds of strawberries. And then I've got some onions and stuff that have to be planted again, waiting for the other garden beds. We had plans just to put regular stairs up the side so you walked up next to the strawberries. But then the retaining wall started to fall apart. And I decided this was the best way to build this so it would lock the retaining wall into place. So it's really nice now to have steps here so that we can get up to the back side of this garden. So let's take a look. So we still have all these trees we have to cut out of here, but there's only so much you can do at any given time. Probably be a fall job. So now what I've got in here is watermelon growing. I'm hoping they'll grow enough so we have them before the end. Don't know why. This bed, I think maybe because the compost is too low, the heat got in there too much. We've only got like a couple strawberry plants. Where the next bed is doing fabulous. So that's the wrap for the poolside garden for this year, or last year for now. We had decided not to put in the 4th bed because we still had to do the upper garden, the lower garden, the greenhouse, And so we had lots of other areas that needed to be done. And at this stage, I had a bunch of vegetables that, or seedlings that needed to be planted out. So we just decided, Okay, we'll leave the fourth raised bed till the spring and we'll get it done then. What I'm pretty sure happened with the strawberries that didn't make it is the compost was just, what, about 4 inches lower than what the sides of the bed were. And because it was so crazy hot this year, I think the heat got trapped in there and it just killed off those ones. The strawberries in the other bed, the compost was right up to the top. They did okay and they look really good. So hopefully when they come back this next year, we'll get some more strawberries and plant them out there because we want lots of strawberries. And we'll see what happens with that. Also, the big tree that you could see in the back there sort of hanging over the garden, that's now been removed. And I'll have a video on that in the near future. It just caused such a mess. It dropped stuff all over the garden, in the pool, in the fall. Piles of leaves came off of it and just made a mess. So it's gone and I'm very happy about that. So I just want to say thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, click on the like button if you found it interesting, and keep watching for new videos on how we've developed our 1/3 of an acre with gardens and stuff. Take care, everybody. We'll see you later. Bye.